does it. Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Tempo.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31.
Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. On second down, Lynch. He's got the first down inside the 10, and finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
For another Seahawks. 1st and goal at the 40.
I'm going from back to you. I'm going from back to you.
Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Lynch. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's a solid opening drive, and nothing fancy there at the end, just pounded in.
That felt like old school football, didn't it? All right, down at the goal line, and not only were they able to punch it in, as you just emphasized, they did it against a goal line defense that's stacked to stop the run. So if you're on that offensive side of the ball, you feel great about yourself right now. You're actually able to dominate a group that expected you to run the ball and still punched it in.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Mike 50, Mike 50. I know he ain't got it.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. They try again with Lynch. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Marshawn Lynch with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
San Francisco.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Wait,
He's coming. Double up.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
11.
Check, front set.
A gain of a yard.
11.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
5.
57 to Mike.
Stay hot.
On 2nd and 9. Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. First down, the run with Lynch. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 3rd down, Wilson flush to his right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And that's complete to Sanders. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
What we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in point, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback, but you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
12, fellas. Here we go. Bravo.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Guys, it's game situation.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
Mike 5-4. 3 bucks.
21.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check.
Delta.
54.
I got him.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. Fielded at the 33. A big-time return there, 40 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. 45-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go,
The
here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Here we go.
Check 56. Check, 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 check. Kill, 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 kill. Hey, turn it up, turn it up. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Hey, gun, gun.
Check hot route. Hot.
On first down, it's Coleman pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Here we go, here we go.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On second down, it's Coleman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Here we go.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
I got this, I got this.
Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50. Here we go, here we go.
Hey, Haywood.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to on 3rd.
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in a long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, gun.
Check the call, check the call.
Yes.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Give him 30 yards there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Here we go.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Mike 57. You're not ready.
11.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers get a score closer. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Lock. General West.
Joker. Hatchet.
They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart. On 2nd and 9, Wilson buying time to his left. And now he'll let this one go. And that's caught inside the 35. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Being chased out left. It's caught. Lockett. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be presto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more presto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause I blame she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the New England Patriots. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Wait, that 53.
Right there, 54 Mike. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Kill.
Regular.
Sony Michel, his first carry. Accelerating, and off he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 78 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. But they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. From the gun, it's Wilson, forced out to his left. And this is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it's going to be 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Wilson. He's got Lockett. And some room to maneuver. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he is all the way up past the 25.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster. And we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
When you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
He finds an opening past the 40. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
On 2nd down, Michel. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play. It was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
Sugar! Hey, exit!
You're trapped!
Easy! Now!
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 7.
On 2nd down, it's Lynch. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Now Wilson, he lets it fly for Lockett, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I'm coming after you.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson escaping the pressure right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson to throw. Steps away to his left. Well, this is caught by C.J. Procise. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. Now Wilson on 1st down. This complete to Lockett. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Kill. Check. Check. Slam.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 7-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it and kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Let's go. Watch twitch.
Hey, go 66.
They begin with Michelle on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Brady gives to Michelle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 1st downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now they'll throw with Brady. Buying time to his left. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Go!
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. This time Wilson will throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Wilson now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Now this time he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He'll find Metcalf. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Well, he's got it. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Forced out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Wilson eluding the pressure right. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken at the 3. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they will be backed up deep as they'll have to start the drive from the 6-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
On first down, Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Wilson. Out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 47.
Again, Wilson. Dancing to his left. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I'll go special.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. On 2nd down now, Michelle, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Brady to throw for it on fourth down. Complete to Dorsett. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. Yeah, after that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
Dorsett making the catch. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, 27 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Gostkowski with the extra point. Back now in Seattle, Washington, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns, so this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset?
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Great start to the second quarter, better than 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson, Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Steps away to his left. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Out to his left. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kyle Van Noy in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, There was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the two-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. That's what we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
The tackle made by K.J. Wright. And it's Michel once again. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Brady to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he fires one incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Wilson to throw. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. One final try now for Brady. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.